cocaine.
Alright guys, so new year, everyone's doing all these videos about what their new year is gonna be like. So this is me, Ray, from the past, talking to Ray in the future. So I'm a photographer and a videographer, and this last year was wild. So in 2021, I stopped working for Amazon in January. And in that year, I started working for a clothing company, and I was doing video and photography for them. I don't really want to name the brand because there was some tough stuff, but for about half the year, I was working for a brand. I was getting paid as a 1099, and so I had to end up almost paying taxes for maybe about $17,000. Man, like it was crazy. And then the boss was really crazy. I hope he doesn't watch the video because he'll be mad, but yeah man, it was quite the experience. I learned Photoshop so much. So if there's one thing that I am thankful, I learned Photoshop like no one's business. I kind of want to tell people mostly just be careful who you work for. One thing I wish I had learned last year was just the importance of paperwork. And I was supposed to work as a W-2, so I didn't have to pay taxes at the end of the year. But luckily, I'm savvy enough to know how to do write-offs and stuff, so I ended up buying the Sony FX3, which is what I'm recording on. And man, that saved me with taxes. So taxes is a whole different thing. But if you ever go work for someone doing content creation, make sure that you do a W-2 with them, right? But aside from that, I ended up working for this other company right now, and I do their video content and whatnot. But right now, what I am trying to focus on more is getting on a niche. And for me, that niche is going to be product photography. And so I want to do product photography and video. And so this year, I want to commit myself to doing that. So I ended up creating a new website. I'm gonna make something from the ground up, and I'm just gonna focus on product photography and video. And I'll probably give updates every week or every 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. But right now I had to finish doing the website. That was mostly the main thing, doing the website. And I know it might sound really easy, but making a website isn't that easy, to be honest. Especially one that funnels the information properly, that tells people what they're doing. So I ended up copying another content creator's website, and it took me about probably 2 to 3 weeks. So what this channel is really going to be about is me just getting more clients. Over the last year, I've been working with more companies. I got probably about 2 to 3 gigs doing video and photography. I got paid my first $1,000 for doing video and photos, which for me is a huge milestone coming off from like music videos and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to this year. I do want to reach out to more brands and tell them, hey, this is what I do. And so before that, I think for the rest of this year, I want to have 10 more like spec projects. And what I mean by spec is like practically mini commercials. And I want to have photos and video of it. And so I'm going to hit up a couple of models and stuff. I'm going to try to include models in the product shoots. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do this year. And so I just want to encourage myself to do this video, and then to also to all the other photographers and videographers, man, like just start investing in your video and photography business, because I have seen success from it. I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. On the other end of stuff, I ended up putting myself in $7,000 worth of debt, so that I didn't have to pay any money for taxes. So I didn't have to pay any money for taxes, and it's gonna take me almost kind of maybe half of the year to be able to pay it off. But after that, I am looking forward to opening up a studio, and I want to be able to rent that studio and then work for a company. And then so when I'm doing editing and stuff, because that stuff takes hours, I'm able to rent out the studio, or I can rent out the studio at night, so times like right now. And so I think that's gonna help me get more leads, more clients, and that's really my goal for this year, is doing product photography and video, opening a studio, and paying off that debt so that I can open up a studio. But that's really it for this video. It was just kind of a simple me talking to my future self and just kind of showing the process of that. So if you guys want to join me in that journey, make sure that you... So if you guys want to join me in that journey, it's kind of a mouthful, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and I will try to do weekly uploads. It's going to be very informal, like this, one take. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care.